Kalyan,
Yes, sir, it's feasible.
Sarthak, hello,
Yes, sir.
hello.
Yes, sir.
Is it visible and audible?
Yeah, sir. It's completely visible and audible.
Okay. And actually, I finished the mid-examination correction and all, and
Okay.
I uploaded the solutions also. You have checked the solution?
No, sir. We will check and let you know, sir.
It is the LMS. I will post a long back last week itself.
Okay, sir. I will check, sir, and will tell you, sir, if any
Okay, you will
reply.
check up everything. And today, if it is possible, I cleared everything. I have some issues in B section, but still I have corrected everything. Can you know the how many has attempted the exam for section A and section B? Number only.
Yes, sir. I will tell you, sir, if anyone is absent.
Just give me the number actually, or if it is possible, you may be having that list of the candidates also. You can give it A and B sections. You can put me
Yes, sir.
WhatsApp.
Yes, sir. I will. Yeah, I will provide you, sir.
I will check up once more and I will give the results. Because once
Yeah, okay.
once result is given, somebody is saying that I wrote, I have not gone it and all. Before going
Yeah,
to
yeah.
publish
I
it, I
got it.
will I will give the I will check up. Okay, you talk to your
Yes,
friends
I
and
got it.
give me by afternoon. In the evening, I
Yeah.
will upload the results. Okay,
Yeah, no problem, sir.
I will check up once more and I will give you. Okay, shall we
Yes.
start or we have to wait?
No, sir. We can start now, sir.
Okay. Last class we are talking about the hybrid vehicles, hybrid electrical vehicles. Because hybrid vehicles means two operations will be there. One is a gasoline or the diesel, IC engines, internal combustion engine, and additional we are going to have the electrical power, electrical mode. Also, we can travel it. That's why we got hybrid electric vehicles. And in this, in terms of overall energy efficiency, the conceptual advantage of hybrid over a conventional vehicles are regenerative braking. I told almost whenever the internal combustion engine or any engine, if you are moving it, a lot of heat is generated through the wheels because we will be having taking the power from the engine and moving it. Whenever we have the operation there, we can have a lot of heat is generated because of the friction and the road friction will be there and the wheel friction will be there and movement will be there. A lot of things, lot of heat is generated and that heat will be dissipating outside, but that heat also can be recovered it and can be using it for a braking system. While braking also we are going to have, while running also we are going to have. This is long back we are trying to get the energy and that energy to be saving it. And hybrid can be captured some of the energy normally lost as heat to the mechanical brakes by using its electric drive motors in generator mode to brake the vehicle. Basically, in the same concept, our Chinese people has made wheel energy. The wheel itself, in the center of the wheel, we are going to have a small motor, and there is no this thing. The motor will be directly supplied to the power to the wheel, and wheel will be rotating. You may be knowing it. You have maybe come across this because these will be wheel energy. Because two wheelers they made first initially, and once the where we are going to move it to the back wheel, and back wheel is the pushing wheel or front wheel is the pushing wheel. For this thing back wheel they have given center of the wheel we have a motor is given, and whenever the power is supplied to the motor directly and wheel will be rotated. Generally what happens in our IC engines, we are going to generate the power, the generating power will be supplied to the drive shaft and drive shaft will be rotating it, and like a gearbox and all lot of things will be there from engine shaft to the gearbox, gearbox to the propeller shaft to the where we are going to have the mechanism with the back wheel or front wheel drive, we have a drive shaft will be there, and where we have the mechanism to move the vehicle, front wheel drive or rear wheel drive, we are going to use the system will be like this. But a lot of because of the connections and a lot of things, a lot of energy will be wasting. You want to save the energy directly, they made it inside the wheel itself, and they have a motor, and through this motor we are going to give the power to the motor, and motor will be pushing the vehicle. There is no losses for it. There's a lot of energy will be saved, and this may not be a successful one, but better one. But initially they made it and they tried it, and still that vehicles are moving on the road. But it's not a long run vehicles. But still some problems will be there. But that is also another way of making it. And that time regenerative braking system has come up with this thing. A lot of research is going on, and the people will be moving in a regenerative braking system and energy saving system. And whenever the heat energy will be coming out from the wheels and the braking effort also we are going to have some energy. and these two energy will be again fed into the battery and going to charge the battery. That is another way of having regenerative braking. More efficient operation of an ICE, including reduction of idle. A hybrid can avoid some of the energy losses associated with the engine operation at a speed and load combinations. Basically, we have an electrical vehicles. If you have more load, it goes less speed. If you have a ICE engines, you give more acceleration, you can go it. But even battery vehicle also can give more acceleration, can move it. But a lot of energy will be wasting with the load and other combinations. The engine is efficient by using the energy storage device to either absorb part of the ICE output or argument. It is even substitute for it. Basically, we have a ICE engine. I told already while talking about the internal combustion engine will be starting with the battery, and whenever you are initially you are going to start with the battery, and battery will lose some energy. That energy will be regained through this system where you have a dynamo will be there. Through the dynamo, you are going to recharge again to the battery. The similar way, whenever we have an electrical vehicle, it also can be recharged by running of your vehicle with IC engine, internal combustion engine, and internal combustion engine also can be recharge your battery. And when you are traveling in a city inside city, you can use an electrical power. Smaller ICE, since the storage device can take up a part of the load, hybrid electric vehicles in ICE can be down seized. The ICE may be seized for the combination of a continuous load and not for the very high short-term acceleration loads. That enables the ICE to operate at a higher fraction of its rated power, or generally at higher fuel efficiency during the most of the driving vehicles. Basically, whenever you are driving any IC engine vehicle or electrical vehicle, you have some indications will be given or your dial indicators, and that indicator will shows you that different type of indicators will be given. Orange is given, green is given, and economy zone is given, and the red zone also will be given. Because whenever you are going to while designing the vehicle itself, the manufacturers will design about various criteria. Suppose you are going within the limit of green range, and your vehicle will have more economy, more efficient, more fuel efficient, and it can have all braking system will work properly. Whenever you are going to stop the vehicle, it can stops very easily. A lot of things will be applicable for your design conditions. But if you are going more than the red zone and your fuel economy will not come, and you have an higher acceleration, and your vehicle may not be in a controlled motion, and all lot of things. That's why they will give in the red zone and have green zone, orange zone. Sometimes we may give green zone or some yellow zone. But where we are going to go to the green zone, that will indicate that economy zone. That economy zone, if you travel it, if either an electrical vehicle or a hybrid vehicle or a IC engine vehicle, gasoline vehicle, it can be controlled like this. Okay, this is about the smaller ICE, and we have some problems the smaller engines also. And potential for higher weight. Although fuel-driven energy sources on a hybrid general will be lower power and weight than the engine is a conventional vehicle. For similar performance, total hybrid weight is taken to the higher. Sorry, it's not recovered. Some sound is coming. Please mute yourself. Hello, students. Everybody will mute your system. Hello. Okay, potential for a higher weight. Although the fuel-driven energy sources on a hybrid generally will be of a lower power and weight than the engine is conventional vehicle for a smaller performance. Total hybrid weight is likely to be higher than the conventional vehicle is replaces because the added weight of the storage device, electronic motors, and other components. Basically, if you have a total fully electrical vehicle or a hybrid vehicle, and basically most of the four wheelers they will prefer to the hybrid vehicles only, and those who are two wheelers and all they can prefer to the electrical vehicles. But nowadays a lot of batteries has coming up. Battery weight will be there, and engine weight will be there, motor weight will be there. Lot of components to be added Particularly batteries are more weight than the motors and all. And for a highly, if you want to go for more number of kilometers and a lot of batteries is required and motors is required to grab the energy and can use it. And the electrical losses, although the individual electrical driven components tend to be quite efficient for one way energy flows, in many hybrid configurations, electricity flows back and forth through the components in a way that leads to cascading losses. Basically, I told already, we have a lot of losses will be coming up while in a drivetrain of IC engines. And that's why our efficiency may not be increasing more than 50% because the losses of everything will be taken into consideration. If it is an electrical vehicle, losses will be a little bit less, and these losses can be whatever losses we are having in frictional losses, particularly in rotational losses. A lot of things can be avoided by using of electrical power, but electrical power may be having cascade losses and other losses will be there. And further, some of the components may be forced to operate under conditions where they have the reduced efficiency. For example, like ICEs, most electric motors have the lower efficiency at the lower speed and low load conditions, often encountered in the city driving. Basically, in city driving, a lot of fluctuations will be coming. You are going higher speeds, you are going lower speeds, you are going initial speeds, and a lot of signaling and all, a lot of traffic will be there. Always you have to monitor your acceleration condition, because if you are going up and down, a lot of fuel will be wastages by using of acceleration. We are going for a highways, particularly in long run, and your speeds conditions will be stationary, and you are going at 100 kilometer speed or 80 kilometer speed, and you are going a long time, and your fuel will be more economy, and it gives a more these things also. Selection and control strategy that minimize the electrical losses. Much of the theoretical efficiency advantage often associated with the electrical drivetrain can be lost. And this is about the electrical losses also will be there by running of this vehicle. And hybrid electric vehicle configuration, if you see the energy source is an ICN source or electrical source, that is one source. And we have powertrain, we have unidirectional powertrain will be there. Then we are going to energy converter will be there, number two. And we have a energy converter one, energy converter two, and energy sources will be there. In the powertrain will be there bi-directional and unidirectional. Two directions of thing will be there because your mode of operation will be two things. One is IC engine power, another one is electrical power. That's why we have two directional powers, unidirectional power and bi-directional power, and this will be connected to the load. Load of the vehicle means vehicles wheels, and wheels will be moving it. And we have a powertrain one will be energy source one, energy converter, and powertrain two will be energy source is two and energy converter is two. And this is the configuration where the vehicle will be having two mode of transport. Hybrid electric vehicles will have this type of mode of operation will be taking place, because whenever you are going for IC engine mode or whenever you are going for an electrical mode, and to conversion can be taken place by using of this type of system. And powertrain one alone delivers power. Powertrain also will delivers the powertrain two alone delivers the power. Basically, through electrical motor will delivers the power to the wheel, and the wheel will be moving it. And through IC engine also we have a delivers the power to the back wheel, and back wheel will pushes it. Back wheel or front wheel depends upon the how we are going to connect it. Both powertrains one and two deliver power to load at same time. Sometimes you can use both power also can be using, but generally what happens now, we have problems will be coming. That's why one powertrain will be using for moving of this. And suppose you may be having to take up the heavy load and all, both power is also required, and conversion can be making it. And powertrain 2 obtains the power from the load of regenerative braking, and powertrain 2 means electrical power, and there we are going to have gather some energy from the regenerative braking or the wheel energy. And powertrain 2 obtains the power from the powertrain, and sometimes the powertrain can also be charged with your IC engine mode. When the vehicle is moving in a IC engine mode, automatically your powertrain will be charges it. And powertrain 2 obtains the power from the powertrain in one and load at the same time. Powertrain 2 obtains the power from the powertrain and load at the same time. Powertrain 1 delivers the power simultaneously to load and to powertrain 2. Powertrain 1 delivers power from the powertrain 2, and powertrain 2 delivers power at the on load. and powertrain 1 delivers power to load and load delivers power to the powertrain. This is the different configurations you can work it for moving of your hybrid mode. The load power of a vehicle varies randomly in a actual operation due to frequent acceleration, deceleration, and climbing up and down grades. The power requirement of a typical driving scenario is shown in figures. The load power can be decomposed into two parts: steady power, the power with a constant value, and the dynamic power. You can have a steady power and dynamic power. The power whose average value is zero. Then where you can see this time versus power, we're going to see this power in kilowatts. We're going to see this x-axis and y-axis. You can see the fluctuations of the first graph, and you
Hello,
can
sir.
see steady mode. Hello.
Sir, hello. Sir, is it the presentation stuck at a slide, sir? Like, we can only see one slide. I mean, the first one about regenerative braking and more efficient operation.
Okay, you are not seeing the slides.
No, sir.
Oh, 1 minute. I will check. Now it's okay.
Now we can see.
Okay. In this actually we are seeing the graph of time versus power, and we have the power in the first graph which shows the lot of variations will be there in the while moving of the vehicle, because giving the acceleration, I told in the traffic time you are going in a city and you are going to give the acceleration, deceleration, and you have to give lot of things will be there, and power fluctuations will be there in the power in kilowatts. And you have a steady mode power. Whenever you are going traveling a highways with a long distance and all, if there is no these things, any objections will not be there. Then you can go in a constant way, and there you can have the power will be a steady mode, steady power, and we have a dynamic power. The whose average value is zero, where also dynamic power also will be moving the vehicle in a dynamic power mode also. Okay, in hybrid electrical vehicles, one powertrain favors steady state operation, such as ICE fuel cell. Basically, we'll go to talk about the fuel cell also. Fuel cell is also one of the energy sources for like a battery type of things. And fuel cell will be having a different types of hydrogen fuel cell will be there, and different types of fuel cells are available in the market. And we'll talk about the fuel cell. Fuel cell also nothing but a battery type, and fuel cell also can be gather the energy and it gives the more power comparing with the batteries, and it can running the vehicle. And fuel cell, the other powertrain in the HC hybrid electric vehicle is used to supply the dynamic power. The total energy output from the dynamic powertrain will be zero in whole driving cycle. Generally, whole driving cycle, electric motors are used to meet the dynamic power demand. This hybrid drivetrain concept can be implemented by different configurations as follows. And basically, what happens whenever you are going to have the two mode of transport, you are going to have different versions will be there. One is series configuration will be there, series configuration, parallel configuration will be there. Then series parallel configuration will be there, complex configuration will be there. Because while you are operating with the two mode of transport, two mode of traveling, and we are going to have these things, series configuration will be there. Sometimes you need less power, sometimes you need more power, and more motors also connected, and sometimes motors will be connected to all four wheels also. Sometimes motors will be connected to two rear wheels only, and IC power will be connected to the front wheels only. Like we have, depends upon the vehicle design and different considerations, we are going to connect it. But if you want to operate with higher speeds and higher these things, ups and all, and you can use two modes of the transport, we'll be using it. Now we'll see these things, and hybrid electric vehicles can be classified based on the propulsion system. Hybrid electric vehicles can be classified based on a propulsion system, energy storage system, energy source, energy storage system is in batteries. Particularly in electricals, we have a battery. But IC engines, whatever the energy will be coming from the engine, same energy can be directly converted into the power only. But we don't have any storage system in IC engines. But we have only storage system will be in electrical mode only. In this electrical mode, hybrid electric vehicles can be classified based on the propulsion system, energy storage system, energy source, and various other parameters, some of which are discussed below, based on the architecture series of configuration. If you have a series of configuration, what happens? Here you can see this battery, then inverter, then you have a motor will be there. This from the motor, we are going to have a generator will be there, and through the generator, we are going to from the motor directly connected to the gear train, and gear train to the driving wheels. If you see this engine side, in the left side, you are going to see it, and in there we are going to engine to the generator, generator to the inverter. Through the inverter, the power is again will be transmitting, or you can have directly IC engine power to the motor also, motor or generator, and it can be connected directly to this thing, and power will be supplied. In the two mode of transport, driving wheels will be there, and once the driving wheel will be connected to the only gearing mechanism, the gears, because we have a lot of speed variations will be there. Because nowadays we have an automatic gear system and all, and you can avoid all the things, and you can directly connect it to auto gear system, and it can be directly connected to the front wheels or rear wheels, and it can move it very easily. But conversion will be having battery to the inverter, inverter again from engine to the generator, generator to the inverter only the power, and from the inverter to the motor, and motor will be connected to the gear system, gear drive, and gear drive will rotate the driving wheels. And a series in one which the only one energy converter can be provided propulsion power. Only one energy converter will be there. That is called directly engine power is first connected to the generator, generator to the inverter to the motor, and it is seriously connected battery, inverter, and motor only. And so the IC engine power or electrical power both will be connected to the inverter only. Through the inverter only, it goes to the motor, because a lot of fluctuations will coming through this IC engine, and battery will power is a constant steady flow process. Steady power will be coming from the battery, and because of IC engine, generator is connected. Generator to the inverter will balances the fluctuations of the power, and it will be controlled, and it can be supplied to the motor, and motor is connected to the gear shaft. Gear shaft will be rotated. A series in which only one energy converter can be provided propulsion power. IC engine acts as a prime mover. Okay, IC engine acts as a prime mover. It drives an electric generator that delivers the power to the battery or the energy storage link and the propulsion motor, a downsized IC engine, and drives a generator which supplements the batteries and can charge with them when they fall below the certain SOC limit. Because the battery will have any shortage, this thing immediately it can take up to the inverter to the power. Power required to propel the vehicle is provided slowly by the electric motor. Electric motor powers the requirements are exactly the same as an electric vehicles. What we can have in electric vehicle, the similar way, the backup will be taken from the IC engine, and the battery will be recharged again with this IC engine power. These series connections. Now we'll see the parallel configuration. And in this parallel configuration, we have a battery, inverter, then we have a motor. And here in a parallel conversion, it's IC engine directly connected to the gear system, and it can directly operate it. In a series, we are going to have through inverter only. But here inverter will be coming battery to the inverter, inverter to the motor. But here IC engine shaft directly connected to the drive shaft, and two-way, because motor also connected to the drive shaft, and you can have a this thing parallelly connected both IC engine and the electrical power mode, and it can operate in both the ways. But here, if any, a parallel hybrid is one which more than one conversion device can be delivered propulsion power to the wheels. The IC engine and the electric motor are configured in parallel. The mechanical coupling that blends the torque coming from the two sources. In parallel hybrid electric vehicles, the power requirement Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir.
I lost the power actually. Hello?
Yeah, no problem.
I got it now. Okay. We'll continue. Is it audible? Sharing?
Yes, sir, it's audible.
Okay. Now we are talking about the parallel.
Sir, I think you will have to share a screen again. We cannot see anything.
You're not getting the sharing?
No, sir.
Okay. Again, I will go. Oh. Now it's okay. Huh? Hello?
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Audible. Okay. Sharing. No? Okay. Now parallel connectivity is one. Oh. Hello? My voice is clear.
Sir, we are getting a resound.
Just I want to close it. I will reach. Hello? 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 Is it okay?
Okay.
Huh? Is it okay? Or
Yes, sir, it's okay now. It's okay now.
Okay, a parallel configuration hybrid is one which more than one. Of hybridization depends upon the power supply by IC electric motor, and you can see it here. And IC engine, then we have a generator, and power split devices also will be there. This some power will be going to the power train, and some power will be going to the inverter. From the battery to the inverter, inverter to the motor again connected to the drive shaft, and where you have driving wheels will be there, reduction gearing mechanism and all. It will be helped it. And parallel and combined hybrids can be categorized according to the degree of hybridization. Degree of hybridization depends upon the power supply by
Sir,
Sir,
for us, some other slide is being shown, sir.
mother slide.
Yes, sir.
Now its variation is there.
No.
Sir, you are showing second slides here.
This one, huh?
In what slide you are there, sir?
I am series parallel hybrid split type.
Like number it has any.
You're not seeing it? Based on degree of hybridation.
Sir, what is the slide number which you are showing?
For it. Maybe the slide number.
Now it's fine, sir.
Now it's fine.
No,
Yes,
it's
sir.
fine.
Now it's a C.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. This is about we have an IC engine is dominant. IC engine and an electric motor. In some vehicles, IC engine is dominant. Electric motor turns on the only when boost is needed. In many vehicles, both IC engine and electric motor share equal loads. Others can run only with the electric motor system operating. This is the thing. This is particularly in Audi and high-end vehicles. They made a lot of exercise while operating of the hybrid mode of the vehicles, electrical and IC engine mode. The ratio of power developed by an electric motor is in a hybrid vehicles to the total power consumed by the vehicles is known as a degree of hybridation. And you have a series parallel hybrid vehicles. The IC engine also can be used to charge the battery. The architecture is more complicated in involving additional mechanical links and controls compared to the series of hybrid and additional. Suppose you want to make the charge from the IC engine to the inverter, you must have an inverter or the dynamo will be required for charging. Degree of hybridation is equal to motor power plus by motor power plus engine power. And type of hybrid is degree of hybridation. Micro is less than 5%. And we have mild is up to 10%. Full hybrid is parallel 10% to 50%. And series will be 50 to 70%. Electrical vehicles is 100% of these things. When you have the combination of these, you can have the power distribution will be or charging distribution will be like this. And you have micro hybrid and plug-in hybrid. And the electric motor functions to start to start or stop the system to automatically shut off the engine wheel idling. The motor does not provide additional torque to the vehicle. Electric motor supplies 2.5 kilowatts at 12 volts or 7 volts. Energy saving is 5 to 10%. And if you have a plug-in type of things in hybrid electrical vehicles known as the PHEV vehicles combines a gasoline or diesel engine with electric.
I mean,
Huh?
again, there is no change in the slide.
Okay. Problem. Anyhow, I will share the slide. Huh? The problem I don't actually. Now it is visible. That side number
Yes.
is 30.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now it is visible micro hybrid and plug-in hybrid.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Plug-in hybrid electric vehicles known as the PHEV combines a gasoline or a diesel engine with an electric motor and a large rechargeable battery. Unlike a conventional hybrid, these hybrids can be plugged in the recharge from an outlet, allowing the vehicle to drive the extended distance using just electricity. When the battery is emptied, the conventional engine turns on, the vehicle operates as a conventional non-plug-in hybrid mode. Because both the hybrid mode and advantage will be having the two types of operations can be made. Any problem with the battery and the battery will be again recharged and you can use it easily. And mild hybrid is how electric motor generates a in integrating provide of 10% of maximum engine power. These hybrid improve drawbacks of fossil fuels and vehicles is motor generated in parallel to IC engine. Electric motor supplies power of 10 to 20 kilowatts and engine saving will be 20 to 30%. Examples Chevrolet and Chevrolet Silver Roads and full size pickup trucks, Honda Escapes, etc. will be using as the mild hybrid mode. And fully hybrid mode, the electric motor provides at least 40% of engine power as additional torque Bigger motor and battery reduces the required size and conventional engine, and it has an improved fuel consumption and reduced emissions. Because if it's an electrical vehicle, we don't get any pollution also, no emission, zero emissions. And the electric motor supplies the power of 50 kilowatts to the 200 to 300 volts. Energy saving is 30 to 50%. Example, Toyota Camry hybrid and Ford hybrid and Ford Fusion hybrid. And we have the Ford and Kia Motors Optimum hybrid, as well as the General Motors hybrid trucks with the two mode operations will be there. And example, Chevrolet, and we have the Toyota. Different vehicles will be there. Non-power source and the electrical IC engines mode. And the electric IC engine hybrid can be created in many ways, variety of designs, differentiate upon how electric motor and combustion engine powertrain are connected in series parallel, and what percent of power is produced by electric motor and IC engine. The time at which both the portions operate, fuel cells. Next, we will come across the fuel cell vehicles. First successful fuel cell was designed by Francis Bacon in 1932, designed the alkaline fuel cell system with a porous electrodes. Main source of energy is hydrogen. The need of ultra capacitor
Sir,
increase.
sir, like again, we can't see this. I mean, there is no change in the slide.
Okay, we'll close it today because we have some problems. Okay, and
Sir,
I will show these
sir,
slides to you. Okay.
sir, like another issue is that like with the like this hybrid vehicles part is a little theory subject. Like, can you say explain it any better way possible? Like,
Hello.
hello, sir.
Tell me.
Like this is the theory part, right? Like we are not able to appreciate it completely. Like, is it I mean, can you explain it in any different way? Like,
Okay, definitely.
like, and
Different
also
way
like, can
means
you go
now more figures is required.
yes, sir, like that, and also a little slowly.
Okay, no problem.
Sir, and also, if there are any problems related to it, like for example, during the mid exam, you have sent the problems at the last week, and it was difficult for us to prepare at that time. Like after each topic, if there are any sums related to it, like please send us.
Okay, definitely. Now itself, I will prepare the problems and send to you for the
Yes, sir.
end examination. But minor 2 will be only object type only. Again,
Yes, sir. Okay.
minor 2 is object type only. Today, just if you send the list, I can give you the result. Result is ready. But still, I am checking. I am having one or two doubts because somebody is missing and all. If you have the number, you can send it. I will check up the roll numbers and I will send you post to the result because you can check the solutions. It is available in the LMS.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Any doubts? Any clarifications regarding the because I will hybrid vehicles again. I will go through it and I will come back to you with the
Yes,
figures
sir.
and all next week. Next week again we'll go alternate fuels and hybrid vehicles and electric vehicles. I will concentrate more.
Yes, sir. Okay.
Because this is a very important topic for us. Actually, nowadays it's going on, no?
Yes, sir.
We'll clear up these things. I will clear up all the things. Okay.
Sir, do we have numericals in these hybrid vehicles?
Hybrid vehicles, we don't find any numericals. We have only performance problems only. All these, whatever the chapters is left over, alternate fuels, hybrid vehicles, electrical vehicles, and we have batteries. So only most of the theory part only. But anyhow, we'll check up anything is there because only small issues will be there like a battery calculations and all. If may be there, I will give you the problems also in this hybrid mode. The conversion problems will be there, hybrid to electrical and all. Some motor efficiency, engine efficiency, like cut, that type of problems only. Performance problems. But major chapter is performance of IC engines only. And two-stroke, there we have problems and all, no? Anyhow, I will send the more problems because the next end exams also 50% problems and 50% theory only. Okay? Hello?
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay,
sir.
sir. Okay.
Today we'll leave the meeting. Because of power problem, we have lost a lot of things. Okay?